as well.
Okay.
Alright.
Just in case something happens.
He might not be going as much on Twitter because he knows where he can get to us.
I have Audacity open.
I'm expecting the bio. Wait, did he change the banner? He changed the banner to
No.
profile pic. Changed the banner to his profile picture.
He knows we're watching. He loves the attention. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the gold in all this.
Just to grab our attention.
Exactly. He knows we're watching.
I'm pretty sure all of us are buying that game when it comes out.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
yes.
Yeah.
It does look like it. If it's something else from those guys there, I wouldn't be surprised. It is 11:11 and CamDrome has changed his account picture and background once more, as you can see. Earlier,
We're waiting for him to join the Discord.
within the last half hour, he joined the Discord, a new Discord channel that everyone has migrated over to, and played the sound of someone screaming with Morse code over it. It's possible this screaming is related to the person in the picture.
I know.
I'm talking to let people know who are entering the room here.
Alright.
Welcome to the CamDrome stream once more.
God, you'd be a great scary story narrator.
Who, me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You got that monotone.
We call a lot of
Has to be the girl that was
Twitter page is changed. The Twitter page is now back to normal.
It
Both
is.
The pictures.
Twitter is normal.
He just wanted us to see that, I have a feeling. He
yeah.
wanted us to know. He's playing with us. He's toying with us.
He's such a tease.
He's
A
an
heartbeat.
absolute
Maybe he
tease.
knows that Goon is in the room, so he's like, nope.
Goon.
He
Sacrifice
knows
Goon.
when we are sleeping. He knows when we
Take
are
it down a
awake.
peg.
It has to be the girl that was
He knows
screaming
when we
out, right?
are missing.
It's likely
Because
that
we're
you know what?
stuck under his
No. It's likely that I think that someone was onto something there. That image. It's possible that that was the person that you guys got in the scream.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
I mean, it's a girl, and if you see to the right, you see the doll face.
I need to go find the newest audio clip because I didn't know that there was a new one.
The scream?
What?
No one.
The screen with the Morse code.
No one recorded it, to my information.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wasn't watching. I literally turned my back for 4 minutes. I am not joking about that. All this seems to happen when I turn my back.
I think that's kind of the point.
It's really
Yeah, that's kind
of
of CamDrome's point. He's trying to make you go crazy.
No, he's doing a good job. I'll give him that much.
I think he's just trying to get a hold of us or something.
I'm gonna
Someone
leave
else
this-
in this chat besides you.
I'm going to leave this up just for a little bit, and because I know
Alright.
CamDrome likes the attention. Again, just for anyone joining us, CamDrome changed his profile picture at 11:11. You are currently in the Goon hole. This is another one of the CamDrome emergency streams. And once again, CamDrome seems to
keep
be just
refreshing
playing
it.
with us. I'm continually
Yeah.
refreshing the page, and we're keeping our eyes open.
No, Goon. Tomorrow is the stream tomorrow 11 a.m. PST or EST?
It's going to be 11 a.m. PST, but I will keep
Okay.
paying attention throughout the day.
Alright.
Another example of why you should be a horror story narrator.
Well, as long as I have the stream open, why not read something?
Oh damn!
Just to
This would be
make
good.
this,
Let's go
just
through
to
the classics. Let's go.
just to at least entertain these lovely people who would be willing to show up. Okay.
Just as long as people are still watching the Twitter.
If something happens, we will be paying attention here. We are watching the
What?
Twitter and we are watching Cam's
You didn't
stream.
have it? No. When?
Uh-oh.
A while ago.
Uh-oh.
Someone's going to bed, it sounds like.
Rest in
I'm not hearing crawling.
heavenly peace.
You're lying.
That's
You're
not
lying.
So,
Alright. I'll be back in a bit.
All right, no
okay,
problem.
bye.
So I'm just going
Best
to
of luck.
place the sorry, I've got CamDrome up on the main thing. I am paying attention to the stream on another one. I am simply going to deafen my headset just for a few moments while we wait here and watch, and I'm going to read something out, and I hope everyone enjoys. Let's read a classic. Why not? Classic of horror. Classic of fear. Classic that everyone knows and enjoys to some degree. The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious forgotten volume of lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surceeding of sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden, whom in the angel's name Lenore, nameless here for evermore. And the silken sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terror like never before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This is it, and nothing more." Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore?" This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," I said, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then where thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a great flirt and flutter there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obseisant made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mind of lord or lady perched upon my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiled my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art thou no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore? Tell me what thy lordly name is, thy night's Plutonian shore." Quote the raven, "Nevermore." Much I marveled, this ungainly fowl, to hear it discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being was ever blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust upon his chamber door, with such a name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word did he outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, only friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then said the bird, Nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by a reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, I said, what it utters is only stock and store, caught from some unhappy muster, whose merciful disaster followed fast and followed faster till his songs of one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of nevermore. But the raven stand beguiling all my fancy into smiling. Straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of the bird and bust and door.
I
think he likes what he's hearing,
Goon.
but that might just be
Goon,
me.
go. Twitter.
We were to still have someone in
I
chat
can see
that
it.
is recording the audio at all times.
Shush! I
Stop
can
yelling.
hear
We
you.
need someone in
Jesus.
chat.
Please,
There you go. Yeah.
I can hear him.
you can what?
Should I continue? I think he likes it.
Oh,
Let's
there you
go.
go. Hi.
Let's go. He's liking it. Let's go.
Okay.
Tickle his giblets.
If you like it, CamDrome, then for your sake, I will continue. Pardon me a moment here. Just let me...
Anyone want to
Cameron,
go?
if you like it, come into our little chat.
Where was I?
Perfect time for pizza.
Straight I but the raven, still beguiling all my fancy into smiling. Straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of the bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I took myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking, nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushioned velvet lining at that lamp-lighted glowing o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamp-light glowing o'er she shall press, nevermore. Pardon me one moment, I'm going to tend to my cat. I think he wants something.
Oh,
Fix
now
that and
CamDrome's gonna get active.
Yeah.
So this wasn't what I was expecting when I was thinking Scary Story. I was thinking more something a Russian sleep experiment, Jeff the Killer.
No, Jeff the Killer is not that scary.
He's not scary at all.
man.
I'm just thinking those kind of stuff, not Edgar Allan Poe. Like, I did all that this year. I like freaking read Telltale Heart. I read Massacre at Death.
Oh, Telltale Heart. He
Are
should
you
be
in
nice.
seventh
I
grade?
love that
Oh my
one.
god, guys.
Goon. Mass mute.
Oh my god!
I am going to mute myself.
I will.
Streaming.
Gone.
Gone.
What a dick!
He's online though. As soon as Good leaves, he knows this.
Shut up!
You can type at 11 to address him directly.
He's awake. Very nice. And he's back in the chat.
So who do you want?
Should I continue?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Then, methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Oh, one moment here. There we are. Where were we? Sorry, there. On the tufted floor. Wretched, I cried. Thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee, respite, respite, and Nephilim from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff this kind Nephili, and forget this lost Lenore. Quote the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil. Prophet still, if bird or devil. Whether temper sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate, yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me, truly I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quote the raven, nevermore. Be that word... No, sorry. Prophet, I said. Thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil. By the heaven that bends above, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden if, within the distant Aden, it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels name Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden, who the angels name Lenore. Quote the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting, get thee back into the tempest, and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul has spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out thy heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quote the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. I hope you enjoyed that, CamDrome. That one was for you.
Ooh, yeah. Woo.
So that's my contribution.
11 wasn't even in the voice channel to hear that, by the way.
No, but he is online,
Who's-
so he can hear things.
But he has an inside man.
Yeah.
He's in the stream. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that as well. Interesting.
Watching.
Let him watch. I don't care, I just serenaded a devil.
No, you do.
I need more water.
All around are familiar things. No fun.
My cat just doesn't want to stop.
Meow.
And I don't
I
know
have
what to
5
expect.
cats. I know the issues.
I don't know what to expect from you, CamDrome. Here come the questions.
You want to play a game?
You got your YouTube up, yeah?
Yes, it's up. And there are people watching
Okay.
right now.
Alright.
What's up,
I
stream?
forgot about that.
I'm constantly refreshing his Twitter.
Same.
Are you gonna tweet at him, Goon?
I have been.
I think we all have.
Let's hope he responds.
He's just waiting for you to go away, Goon.
I've tweeted at him several times since his pictures have been changing just to see what happens.
I asked
He
him if
looks
he
like
liked
a
the
happy
store.
little murderer.
He looks happy right now.
Yeah. Hashtag purple
Yeah.
guy. 5 Nights at Freddy's confirmed.
Very content right now.
5 Nights at Freddy's 7.
Oh, Jesus
CamDrome cameo confirmed. CamDrone's behind everything.
CamDrome is purple
Actually,
guy.
the cameras.
CamDrome
Cameo
purple guy
drop.
confirmed.
Cameo drop.
Maybe my name will scare him. Scare him in here.
CamDrome, my birthday is November 11th. We can be buddies. I don't know why I keep bringing that up. I think it might be of some significance.
CamDrome, you become my life.
Twitter updated. The banner's now different.
He's got a different picture up there, yep.
Oh, shit.
That's a word. What is it?
Something...
Something HD25.
I see 25.
8 HD25.
8HD25. What the hell would that mean?
That's. Yeah, that's.
Is that it?
Hang on.
B?
Might be a code. I'll have to check.
Give it a moment.
We'll be updating the profile picture as well.
He might be. Give him a moment.
God, why did my grammar just get so good?
Now we play the waiting game.
No.
We're missing a letter from that.
Or miss... Yeah. That's
In
definitely
terms
not a
of,
whole
keep
word.
looking at the bio as well.
Someone.
Because if it's hex, then there's a letter missing from it. Or a number.
It can't be hex though. There's no H in hex, is there?
Correct.
No, there
There's
is no. It's 0 to 9 and A through F.
Right.
There is no H.
Correct.
Right.
1 second.
Hmm.
Doesn't look like he's changing his picture.
That's the first time he's done this, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So far.
No, I mean, normally he changes both together. So something's
If
up.
someone linked the banner in chat.
I'll put the Twitter link in.
How would
What is
we
the
get
profile
banner?
photo? Can you guys tell what it is?
It looks like
It's a face.
Purple guy does.
It's a
It's
face.
the face of the mask.
Yeah. It's
I
very
think W-
distorted.
Oh, do I see like a web address in there?
Wait, we said there's a letter missing. There's a giant J. Does anyone else see it? Behind
Oh,
the HD.
yeah. I kind of see
Wait,
it.
what about the 2 W's in the profile picture?
Wait,
I
what?
see,
Double
Oh, yeah,
see
there
his
are.
sign.
There is
Yeah.
a J.
There-
I
are
see
two W's
his
there,
sign
and
and 2 W's.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Oh, wait. I see it.
WW.
I see a small
we're
little
gonna do another
smiley
W,
face.
and maybe that's the website link?
WW.
I don't know.
WW and there's like a 2 or something.
Wait, let me see.
World War
No.
II.
Hold up.
Cam
World
Drone.
War II.
A small little smiley face now. At the
Like,
lines, but yeah, that could just
CamDrone
be
is
nothing.
Hitler put into an AI. World War II.
Oh, boy.
CamDrome is
Hey, everyone.
Don't.
Nope, never mind. Sorry, I thought I had something for a moment.
Pretty sure that's actually a J. It might just be the D and the H overlapping.
Could be.
Well, it's
Would
very,
be.
very
Yeah.
hard to tell.
It's hard to tell in this
Like,
picture.
I've got the photo pulled up on my phone right now. That's
New tweet.
actually
New
not a
tweet.
Hmm.
At the
Oh,
very
crap,
top.
it's
Oh,
like-
wait,
He,
wait,
he,
we got
he
to
just
follow me.
he, he just tweeted more of the picture. Look at
Yeah.
I'm
that.
making a screen cap
You
of
guys
it
move
so
the
I
Twitter,
don't
I'll keep
lose
an eye
it.
on the Discord.
I am
got it.
saving it.
Interesting.
I'm saving it too.
Good.
Save it in any form you can, just in case
Yeah.
it goes away.
This is an interesting one.
Let's slow that down to about.
Just trying to communicate in some way.
Someone preventing you from doing it again?
Okay.
Someone want to figure out that code.
Okay, someone said in the YouTube chat 014DI.
Yep, that's what my friend and I have right now because he's also looking at this.
Wait, no, there's an F in there too.
Yeah, it's 014FDI.
Yeah.
8HD25. And then there's I see a 54.
It looks like the
9
ones.
7. No, it's
Hold on.
9. Wait, no, it's. That's gonna be 97540I. If that can be, it's hard to make out.
Oh shit, he's back.
Wait, what?
He's here once again. Yep.
He's here.
Is he in the Discord? No.
Yeah.
He's
been in the Discord.
He's been in the
I mean the voice chat.
He's not in here
He's not
right
in the
now.
voice chat.
However, his account is online. I should let you know.
Yeah, he's online.
Updated his bio. His bio is now changed.
Bio has changed to 1 space
111.
111.
111. Do I
Oh,
have
we
to
got
stay
one
up
in an
till
hour.
111?
Well, who knows what the
Yo,
111
let's
means.
do it.
Don't do this to me, CamDrone.
Well, I think that we can determine that. One second. I gotta ask a quick
Every
question.
hour at the 11th minute?
Oh my god.
Well, no, it's 10. It's 12:39 Eastern right now.
Yeah.
It's 9:39 for me.
Well, dang, you
Me
can stay up a
too.
little later then. Or unless you guys are still in school.
I'm
'cause
PST
next
as
day.
well.
Yeah.
God, I can't
he's
stay
operating-
up so late though.
Seems to be operating off of Central Time, so that's in about.
That
wait.
is in 2 hours.
That's in
Yeah,
2 hours.
But
Yeah, I think he's going on Eastern because it's 12:40 right here in North
yeah,
Carolina.
Quick,
Well,
everyone
yeah,
start tweeting
also-
at him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, but I mean-
11:40 Central.
when he
Yeah,
first
exactly.
came on, it was 11:11, or when he first changed his Twitter stuff, it was 11:11
Yeah,
Eastern.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so he's probably going on Central.
Wonderful.
Yeah, like when he first jumped on, it was 11:11 Central Time.
We're going into this again here.
Okay, so could we expect something on Eastern at like
Nick,
2:11?
hang on.
Yeah.
No,
It's in the chat.
Nick Nocturne is in the chat right now again, and he's suggesting that we try to get 111 viewers
111.
in the
Nick.
room.
Okay.
We've got
No,
81 so
put
far.
the stream link back
83.
into the Discord, please.
Well, we lost one. but-
Absolutely. One moment here.
Hey, could thanks, dude.
Oh boy.
111 stream viewers.
111 stream
We
viewers
keep
is the
losing
suggestion.
people though.
Yeah.
He might like that too.
People will come. Relax.
I linked it.
I'm gonna link it to us.
Explain what I missed.
Get as many
Wait,
people
hold
as
on.
we can
Oh,
in
oh
here.
god, I can't. I'm in the what's called the cracking.
dude, I'm getting you some AdSense right now.
Chat. We're
Just
gonna read this
relax.
one. Oh my god, that's
Just relax.
Who could this be?
Let's go to your channel. that's
Spread
fine.
it a little bit if you can. Who knows?
I just tweeted it out. $87.
Okay, so we should have another 4 viewers. I know it's not much, but
We're at 90,
we're working towards something.
We're at 92,
92.
now.
92.
Only
Okay,
a few more
you're about to have 93. 93.
Yeah, we should also all probably jump into the chat so that
Give
Yeah,
it-
just mute everything because then you're
I'm
gonna
currently in it right now. Anyway.
Give it.
I'm in it now too.
You need to give it time because,
Yeah.
for all we
Just
know,
don't
more people will
freak
come
out.
with time. Just relax.
get ready for
everyone.
94.
96.
Get ready for 100.
99.
Right, nothing
I
changes.
tweeted
101.
Over
Oh,
9,000.
Don't fucking meme, please. Not right now. I know that all comedy is derived from fear, but let's take this a little seriously for a moment.
Yeah.
Good point.
We're at
We
5.
are summoning
I'm probably killing my bandwidth, but whatever.
CamDrome.
I've got a Skype call going, this, and YouTube streams.
3 more needed.
It's fine, just mute it.
Just
Hold up. 3 more.
109.
109.
2 more.
113.
113. We did it.
Oh
We've
my
done
god.
Go, like, keep
113.
Keep an eye everywhere.
Hang on.
I really love the fact that Ghost changed his
now-
name to 111.
I swear to God, if it changes to what
Uh,
it is.
God damn it.
CamDrome will pop up. Oh, I'm unmuted in the Discord right now. I just realized. Oops.
118. It keeps
Sorry,
on going.
I'll mute myself too.
Same.
111 in the stream
118 people in the stream. Very good job, everyone.
Yeah, it's
No,
climbing.
We did that-
don't,
we did that
people
fast.
don't need to leave. He wants more eyes on him. That is the whole point of CamDrome.
The game.
Loves that
This
attention.
is the
Yeah.
game. Let's see what he thinks.
Cool, I'm not gonna do it.
It's okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Joey.
waiting for
And the numbers
CamDrome to bring us to a Meagle.
and the numbers are still climbing to
Really?
123.
125.
It keeps going.
Nearly 130.
Good job. Goon.
What if
Someone-
we need?
Give us a
What if we
sign.
need to get it to exactly 111?
No,
Oh,
that would make
that'd
sense.
be
really
incredibly
difficult.
hard.
No,
Too
I
tedious.
think what it is the higher we go, the more likely he is to show up. Because as we all know at this point,
He loves
CamDrome
attention.
he's just such an
Well,
attention
he
whore,
just
but we love him.
craves attention.
Let's Scott
We love
Coffin.
him anyway.
Yeah.
So
Love
I,
him
I
anyway.
I'm so
I
pumped.
heard that
Eyes.
I was told that he played an audio clip that no one.
Yes, it was
caught.
it was an
Morse
audio.
code.
It was
Sadly.
it was a scream. It was a woman's scream.
And some Morse code.
I don't
Well, it does
More
make
code
sense
of it.
because his
Wow.
profile picture was a woman screaming at one point.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I missed all that.
I'm wondering if we can get him to resend us the audio clip. I doubt it, but
He might. If
was
that's
hope.
if that's our reward for getting 111 to the room, if that is the game.
Foxy on the Discord chat said maybe 111 is how picture.
Goon, suddenly your voice has gone very British.
Crap.
Goon, send me the Discord link again. I need the second window.
Hours.
Hang on a second here. I need an invite for the Discord. I'm not quite sure how to do that.
Do we have any idea what the numbers mean? The
It
character?
could be a
Is it
code,
X?
but we don't know.
There you go.
Pardon?
like for all we know, that might be how many people we have to get into the vocal chat.
Well, let's stick it with the
So that
room.
way you
I
can have
just,
chaos again.
put
so we
in
answer
the-
as many unneeded
The code
questions
for
as
you,
possible.
Pardon?
Goon.
Does someone
Because-
have the code decrypted? Like, do we have an idea of what the numbers are?
How do I send? Okay,
Uh,
okay. Hang on. Quick question. How do I send an invite in this thing? I'm not familiar with this too much. Is it?
I
what?
don't know.
Who are you
I'm gonna
sending
search
it
as
to?
many
Just
decoders as
Post
possible.
the Discord link in the chat, I think.
Okay, let's try this here. 1 second.
No, they have to be an invite link
Um,
specifically.
I'll get it for you.
1 second.
Personally, I think right now CamDrome might be upset
Yeah.
with most of the people in chat, considering when he jumped in when Goon was gone, we all fell silent.
Hmm.
Oh,
That
dang,
He
would-
doesn't
right.
appreciate that.
Give me a moment here.
In all honesty, there were only two of us that spoke up. I was one of them, and I don't remember who the other one was.
It was mainly just as soon as he came on it, somebody said mass mute, and
Mass
everyone
mute.
went mute.
Sadly, that was me, and I'm sorry that I
Oh.
didn't say anything about someone. Please record it. I'm sorry that I didn't say
We
anything.
were all caught up in the moment.
Yeah,
man.
I was so
Yeah.
caught up in it.
Yeah.
We were hyped, but I mean, you can't
That may
blame us.
work right there. We'll see
we
if that works.
just we didn't know what we were gonna do.
It's
Well,
okay.
yeah, but I
mean, like,
hey, everyone, relax. There's no point in pointing and blaming people at this point. What,
It's all good.
what
Right.
happened in the
just
past
gotta
is in the
stay-
past. now.
Happened.
All we can do is move forward. That's the point of this.
Yes.
We just need someone to
Good thing.
constantly
It's not
record
Hex.
the voice chat.
I'm keeping an eye on everything as much as I can, and I'm trying to decode the
It's not
numbers.
Hex.
Yeah.
It's not
Try getting us up to 111 likes exactly
What do you mean?
111
Okay,
numbers.
Ghost
One
says
eleven.
what he
On the
does.
stream?
One more like.
on
We're
the
on
stream.
11. We're on
Okay,
111
111
likes.
114
Alright.
likes.
One.
There's
I
more
see
than
96 likes.
Finally,
I
and that's
am
30.
going to
114,
apply.
114, okay.
For now, just keep an eye on the Twitter and the Discord
And the
On it.
YouTube.
and the YouTube.
I'm
Okay,
forced
so-
to make a entire folder directed to CamDrome now.
I already made a bookmark folder. I'll watch the Twitter.
Nick Nocturne
I have an
posted
entire
in the
folder
chat.
just of screenshots.
Sorry, what were you saying about Nick Nocturne?
He posted in the chat that the bio is binary. It's 1 and 11.
Isn't
And
that like
that's 1
Oh.
and 3.
that's 1 and 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday
And
the
a
1
13th.
and 3.
13.
13.
Oh.
It's not binary.
If it was binary, that's what it would be.
No.
The meat
It would make
quarter
no
is
sense.
There's no clear indication, so we can't make that assumption.
Right.
Well, the way
Even
it's
said-
formatted is
Maybe he's still talking about a time, 1:11.
Yeah.
It could be
Kind of like our
wanting us to
background
wait.
hoping at
1 in the
1:11.
morning?
It could
He's
be a
showing up or
time.
doing
It
something
could
at
be a
every
date.
hour.
could be a
at
Bible
the
verse
11th
as
minute.
Jimmy G. Rexton.
Oh,
pointed
it could
out.
be. It could be a
Yeah.
Bible.
Someone want
verse.
to pop open the Bible and read a verse?
I'm already on it.
Oh,
No,
I
like,
was-
I'm still
1
thinking he
o'clock,
said 1:11,
guys.
right? And last
There
time it was
are
like
a lot
12:11,
of
then 11:11.
111s in the
Okay.
Bible.
What if like
Yeah.
he's doing it every hour at the 11th minute?
That's
1 hour,
entirely
11 minutes.
possible.
That
Well,
does
how
make
long
sense.
would it go on
Nick
for?
Nocturne is
Problem.
in the Discord. Nick Nocturne is in the Discord.
He is?
Yeah,
Yep.
Alright.
He says,
Where
"All
is
right,
he?
I'm in."
Hello, Nick.
Look in the
No, like
general
I can't
chat.
find the text chat you guys are talking in because like I'm in the
Good to have you
what's
here,
called
Nick.
the bracket. Are you?
It's
Are you
in
in
the,
general?
no, we're in the general.
Oh, okay.
Good to have you here, Nick.
Everything. God dang thing.
You missed some fun earlier, as I did too, apparently.
You missed some
Yeah.
awesome storytelling.
But it looks like we've
He's
got
not
more
in
going
the,
on now.
he's not in the voice chat though.
No,
from what I
he's
see.
no, he doesn't. He's all
I
right.
don't think he'll be joining us there.
He doesn't need to
He
jump in
knows.
like
He's
that.
Nick Nocturne. He knows what he wants.
Of
He knows
course.
all. He's all.
Even if that's what he wants, we should
It's so
not
hard
give
to
him
read
chaos.
numbers.
Hmm.
So garbled.
Alright. So.
The only Bible verse I thought would be of use would be from Revelations, but it's not anything of any use on this one.
What is it?
Wait,
No, it's
well-
it's a message about writing what you see and sending it to the churches. It's
What
when
what it says is on
it's
the,
when they it's
I'll-
when he sees the it's when he sees the visions.
on the Lord's day.
Tom Clancy.
On the Lord's day,
So-
I was in the Spirit, and I heard behind me a loud voice like a trumpet saying, "Write in a scroll what you see and send it to the 7 churches, to Ephesium, Smyrgium, Pergamum, Thydarium, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea." Then I turned to see that that voice was speaking to me, and having turned, I saw 7 golden lampstands.
Revelations.
Every time I think of Revelations in the Bible verse, I just immediately think of Fallout 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it possible, just hear me out here, this might be a little crazy, but is it possible that maybe he wants us to somehow send him, like, notification that we are paying attention to him then?
He knows.
I've already been
He's
doing
here.
Well, yeah.
He's quite aware.
Considering
He's
a
quite
lot
aware.
of us are probably tweeting
Well, no,
at him
just
right now.
like a specific way, possibly, since that Bible verse does mention sending in scrolls and whatnot.
What ritual has been used in the past to confirm us as people responding to him, which is usually Goon tweeting at him?
That's what I've been. Well, I'll get on that a little bit more then, I guess.
20. He changed it to 20.
Pardon?
What?
Just changed
20.
Oh my god, he did!
What?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he did.
20
He
minutes,
just did.
20 minutes,
20 minutes. Yep, it was a time.
Relax.
Why is there a new Discord?
I knew it.
Relax. Changed. How do I
Don't
join voice
freak
chat?
out.
Nick, from to my understanding, you need to plug in your microphone.
And then click
Yeah,
on the voice
I was rather new
Yeah,
to it,
click
and
go
then
into
click
voice channels and click
when
general.
you
with
see
down
the
arrow.
the voice channels.
Nightmind's here?
Yes, Nightmind is here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all
Relax.
fine now,
20 minutes?
If-
Relax,
If
everyone.
you start
calm
if
down.
you start spazzing, you'll probably get muted.
Yes, you will.
Anything
There
new
is.
happened?
Hello,
in
Nick.
20
Welcome,
minutes
Nick.
it will. In 20 minutes
Nick
it'll be
disconnected.
111.
In 20 minutes, it will be
wait.
111.
Over there.
What happens at 111? What happens at 111?
We don't know.
We're thinking he comes back.
Then we're thinking he
What have we
does
heard
something.
about 111
We're
though?
just assuming either that or he'll shut down again.
That's the number that he's
Something will
given us
happen
to
in
work
20
with.
minutes.
Has anything new happened in the past 5 hours?
Yes.
Yeah, you've missed.
Like
Yes,
20
you've missed a
minutes
lot.
spaz in Morse code, but we don't know what it is.
Okay, guys, calm down.
Can somebody explain it to me, or are you guys busy?
It's very long, man. You've missed quite a bit.
Does
But,
anybody? Can somebody enter into another chat?
I just got
Long-
back. What did I miss?
Ritalin, everyone who is
Don't
everyone
play
who has
that.
been gone,
Guys,
everyone
just-
who has been gone, join the hashtag cracked voice chat, and I will explain it to you all real quick, okay? If you want filling on what
Wait.
happened within the last day, go to the cracked voice channel.
Right now.
Let me try something here. Hang on.
Okay, so right now, what it looks like, it's Mark 111, seems like the best fitting one, and it says, and the voice came from heaven. You are my son whom I love. With you I am well pleased.
He's counting down. It's 19 now.
It's 19.
It's a timer.
It's 18.
He's counting down the minutes.
Yeah.
He is
To
counting down
111.
minutes to 111. So now we're essentially going to need
I don't
to
know
wait.
if he's. I don't know if he's pressuring us into doing something or if he wants us to.
That's a good question.
We just
Maybe,
waited
I
2
think
minutes.
if you
It's
maybe
18.
talk to him if he comes in the Discord or something. I think he
He's
might
in the
like do
Discord.
something.
He's watching
No,
us.
like
Been
if
in
he
the
starts,
Discord. He's just
no, if he
watching.
starts talking, I'm not gonna let him out. But
Chill
maybe
out, people.
not Discord. Maybe CamDrome wants that.
Chill
Wants the
out.
attention because.
Well,
he's
of course he
popular.
wants the attention. That's the
Breathe a
whole point
second.
of this.
I find it funny, like watching the YouTube chat because it's very slow.
Well,
and seeing
it's
them react after we get done reacting.
it is slightly behind. Yes, there's a delay for a reason though there.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Any progress on the code?
I'm gonna refresh I'm gonna refresh Twitter.
now.
see if
Nick,
it's down at all.
Nick, it says you're not in the thing, so you need to
Okay, I'm
click
caught
on.
up.
You need to click on the.
Double
on
click
the
general.
on the general channel, and it should. If you see on the left, there's a sidebar, and it says voice channels. If you click on the one that says general, which is the one that we're all listed under, it should.
It's at 17 now, guys.
It should. Yeah, he's just counting
Don't
down.
Counting
the
freak
down.
out.
Relax.
I'm not
It's a
freaking out.
timer.
I'm just
We
saying.
know.
Just a little
Where,
update.
It's
I
a
know.
timer. We know.
But
where's
keep
all
track
this stuff
at
coming from?
least.
Is there Twitter? Is this coming from Twitter?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
coming from his little bio.
Can someone link me the Twitter? I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah,
slash
this is the
CamDrome.
countdown
It's
timer to the release of
twitter.com/CamDrome.
CamDrome.exe.
Okay.
Well, it
Yeah.
might, but
There
we
you go,
don't know.
friend.
Just
What happens
In
when
the
it gets to
meantime-
11?
Who
11.
knows?
Nothing will
It'll
happen.
be-
See,
it'll be-
CamDrome is full
wow.
of surprises
Okay.
today.
Shh, everyone
That's
take
the
it.
one thing that CamDrome can do that we can't do. He knows. Remember, like that's what he said.
Yes, he's omniscient, which
I don't know if he's omniscient.
That's what
well, I
Brandon
mean,
has.
kind of.
16.
He's
7.
got more power than us, but I don't know if he's omniscient.
16.
He knows a lot more than we do, though.
Do we know
Guys.
anything about the new pictures?
No, not a.
I think we figured out. We have a general idea of what the numbers are now, and I agree with them, but I don't know their significance.
Are they
What if
down-
he
I just
does?
put up the numbers.
Why do we have a new
I'm
Discord?
posting.
Oh, okay.
I'm posting them and
Because
cracking.
odd reasons.
I'm gonna copy them and see if I can put them through a code cracker.
What
That
if he does
seems to be
something with
most
his
of it.
website?
What if he releases CamDrome? I know it's a stretch, but maybe.
I came back from a
Maybe.
Weezer
would,
concert
Or
today.
maybe he's counting down to something.
Or when he joins
Hey, can I make a
He has,
request,
to,
everybody?
he has to be cutting down.
Yeah.
Shh, guys, calm down.
Go ahead, Mr. Sun.
Chill.
Can I make a request, everybody, that if you're gonna talk about any kind of breaking codes or anything, take it to a different chat. Leave the general chat right now for whatever may happen with CamDrome. If we keep trying to talk about what may have happened or what we're trying to figure out, it's gonna get a mess, and we're not gonna be able to hear anything.
Yeah.
Use the cracking channel. That seems to be what it was made for in the first place, right?
Right.
Good idea.
If you're
It
going
was
to
for cracking codes.
Yeah.
Whoever's going there, good luck.
15.
15.
Godspeed.
Although the anyone's a little bit
Okay,
Oh.
Jaybird.
Welcome,
put up
Nick.
the-
very.
We're at 15, everybody.
Hello, Nick.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the nightmare.
Hi.
You're gonna make
Welcome
CamDrome happy.
to-
I'm gonna tell you.
Welcome to the debauchery I would like to call the general chat.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Can anyone hear me?
Nick.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Every
Calm down.
I knew it was something
thing
really
last night.
stupid as verifying
The
my
one
name.
today.
Calm down.
I'm about to hear so much fangirling.
Okay.
You saw the one today.
Let's slow
thing
down
last
here.
night, right?
Here's the countdown, is that right?
yeah, it seems
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
at
It's a
14.
countdown.
Till 1:11.
We don't
I
know.
wonder what will happen when it reaches 11.
We don't. With the only
Or
thing that
at
we,
least 11.
well, no, the only thing we don't know is what happens when it reaches 0. Is CamDrome leaving again, or
That
is he,
too.
or is this a time limit for us to
We
figure
have
something out?
speculation, but we don't know.
I've gotten an interesting question on it.
I'm thinking he's going to join the Discord for the Classic 11 questions.
I have something to contribute.
Mhm.
Just as a general thing, when the timer gets down to 0 in his bio, we may or may not be able to see what happens. Something might happen behind the scenes that won't be completely obvious, or we won't be able to see at all. So don't be disappointed if something like that happens.
That's a good
He
point.
could show up in Reddit for all we know.
Is
We
this
also need
picture
people to go to the
Blastoise?
CamDrome website.
Is this picture Blastoise?
No, his picture
No.
is, I think, the doll mask again.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
If
the
you go-
very
if you
corrupted
go
picture
over-
of the dumbass.
Yeah.
13, guys.
And he seemed to
You,
get.
2 more to 11.
I think
Is there a way-
it's. I'm quite certain it's just a countdown. That
Is
the
there a way
number
to make the
11
page
doesn't matter.
automatically reload if it updates?
I'm just keeping an eye on the Twitter.
I just have a timer set on mine that I downloaded.
13.
Yep.
I'm
Yes,
just
still.
refreshing
Give me one
the
moment
Twitter
here.
page and rejects. Right.
Hey, did we ever find out the other website that was blocked from the stream?
I still want to find out what the email is, because I remember it was 4 letters, then at camdrome.com, so there's only a limited amount of things we can use, like meet or help, and none of those are working.
Guys.
Someone found an FTP for
Yeah,
Guys,
guys,
let Nick talk.
guys,
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 let Nick talk.
guys, Nick's trying to talk. Nick's
Nick
trying to
has
talk.
something to say.
The new image that was tweeted out.
Expect this a lot.
If you have CamDrome open on Twitter in another tab, open up the new image fully, the one with all the codes. Take a look at the top section of it.
Yeah, I
Does that
noticed
look
that.
Like the doll faces hood behind there.
Yeah, it does.
There's some kind of
Possible.
Oh my god, that's creepy.
I see it.
Let me switch over to the crack
I
chat.
saw that
and
when I
I will
first saw
go
I
tell
see
them
it.
about this.
If you guys want to
what
look
do
at
you
that,
feel?
go ahead.
How do you feel about his profile picture? What do you think it means?
What do you feel about CamDrome in general?
Huh.
Well, out of all the things that I've ever covered that have still technically been in a state of being alive, this is the fastest thing to ever react. And God, it just I didn't think that it was going to react.
I'm
Not
so
in any
disappointed.
soon way, but
Wait,
this
wait,
is
CamDrome
He's
changed.
so disappointed.
Changed. CamDrome changed. It says, I'm so disappointed.
So in other words, we're supposed to be figuring something out, not waiting.
Yeah, I feel like he's.
Count down to 0.
Help us to figure
Counting
out
down
and
to
start
11.
looking towards the set of number codes, and that really
Hello?
in
Okay, sorry.
tracking chat, no one's really looking at that very hard. Do we have some more people in tracking chat looking into the numbers, please?
I'm looking at it. We tried base 11.
Help
That
the
didn't work.
forks.
Base 11's not working right, and then base
None of the base codes don't
I'm
seem
so
to make sense.
disappointed.
Okay,
says
I'm gonna keep
CamDrome.
refreshing it, making sure it doesn't go back to
said-
countdown, so I'll take care of that.
Same.
Alright, I'm gonna go look through what we have on Reddit. Maybe there's something we can use.
I've been refreshing the Reddit. There hasn't really been much.
No, not my headphones.
Kind of
Stop
code
getting
gets
Well,
You didn't
like,
even finish
I'm
his
thinking,
countdown.
Oh, you're not.
I'm thinking what we should do is go through everything that we have.
10.
Not,
10.
not
Like,
We
10.
went to 10.
whole time probably kick at things, but like
Okay.
we're probably
Oh.
just
Relax.
He's reminding us that the timer
Once
is
it's
still
get-
active. He's just disappointed in us.
Nick, what do you
We have
think?
to work faster.
okay. Let's see if there's anything about this code that can actually be broken. If there's something applicable to it that works, that gives some sort of intelligible results.
Here's the code, Nick.
Someone-
At least from what I know.
Alright. So
Someone that said maybe.
Someone inverted some of it, and you can see some of the things better. All right, what I've been doing is I've been punching it into YouTube watch links, camdrome.com/that, etc. Seeing if it takes us anywhere.
wait. Could that be the email?
I really doubt that, but we can always try that. I'm running this through a few things here. See what we get.
Could it be the email?
Disconnected.
And we're at
If
9,
chat seemed
everybody?
to-
Everybody, we are at
But I
9.
think could
please.
No,
that
relax.
could that possibly be the email?
No, it's
Maybe.
No, it's 4 letters then at
Unless if
There's
unless
no
it
guar-
somehow decodes as something, then I guess.
Okay, everybody just say we're at 9 minutes, we need to work as fast as we can.
it
Don't freak out.
CamDrome, we're not defusing a bomb here, man.
Let me.
It's not like CamDrome's gonna explode.
Relax.
Okay, on one of the codes, you guys are missing something. In the last code, before the 1, there's an 8.
I don't think it's an 8. I believe it's an A. Notice how it starts to curve and it also starts to flat to the point.
No, that is an 8.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Okay.
Because you see, it sort of goes over itself.
Or with an @ symbol, like in emails.
So here's the code. Sorry that I'm not putting it in code, but there.
It doesn't. It's too long for you to.
Maybe if you unscramble it.
It's
I'll be
Try to
not getting us much
the image.
closer.
We are at 8 minutes, or 8 minutes.
Also, the
Hey guys, somebody's saying, is it possible Caesar cipher?
Caesar cipher. Has anyone
Oh,
tried
it could
that?
be a Caesar cipher.
I'm
I'll try
making
it.
a
Click on
copy
it.
of
The image so it's like not all scrambled.
also
See if
that
that will help out.
D might be a 0.
Oh, where?
By the way, that wasn't my idea. It's somebody in the chat. The
The
virtual.
I'm gonna put this in the decoder.
Oh, I know the virtuoso.
The numbers make it an issue, however, because Caesar Cipher doesn't take numbers into account.
No, but if we replace that D with a 0, it could be HTML.
Does he
The
want
first
to
one.
just look at
There's
something
Apache
else?
cipher, Caesar cipher, 7.
Is he in the Discord?
We are
Yeah,
at
he's
7
in the
minutes,
Discord.
everybody. We are at 7
Not in
minutes.
the
We know.
not
He
in
is
the voice chat.
11.
Anybody
They're
try
online
Apache
Discord
cipher?
though.
The numbers are kind of a worry. Let me see what else I can see here through the inverse or the reverse color image here.
7.
I'm so happy and I'm scared at the same time.
Just relax.
7.
It looks like that's not actually the doll's head in the background.
Really?
That is the hooded man.
It's the same person, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but
Wait,
it looks like it might actually be a still frame from the expo, like everything else has been. But
the Roman Caesar.
I can even. Let me
We're
look
at 7,
at.
everybody. Now we're at 6. We are at 6 minutes.
By using the correspond... What the heck?
6.
Numbers could be letters to the alphabet.
By using the corresponding A1, B2, we discover that in French, tout all 1, 111. But that doesn't apply to anything here.
Let me look here.
Right. That makes sense, but...
Yeah, someone said maybe the numbers are like letters, so a letter number cipher, like.
Okay, would it be okay if I messaged CamDrome asking if we were on the right track?
Go ahead if you want to. He probably won't answer.
Yeah, but
Go on hot. I can't try. He's not going to spawn.
I've
Try
already tried.
tweeting
Like
at
it.
him. That might work.
I've already
5
tried.
If he
minutes.
likes it, well, 5 minutes, everybody. It's crunch time.
Okay. Just
Okay.
Hey guys, I literally just got on. What did I miss?
oh my god.
Okay, you're going.
Calm
If you're going to come in here and meme, you are going to get
many
silenced. Just to let you know.
Right.
Nick, if you don't
down.
know,
With numbers.
Nick Nocturne, if you don't know, what did I miss is a meme.
We know. Okay, we don't need.
talk memes here.
We don't need to explain the meme. Okay, let's just play this.
I'm not gonna explain it.
Good.
Memes are for later. Now it's business.
5 minutes.
Everyone.
Later.
Everyone. Okay,
Calm
listen.
down.
So, definitely want some form of reaction leading up to the end of the countdown. That's why you had a countdown in the first place.
Oh, he's counting down to 11. He's counting down to 11 minutes.
Yeah, we already know that.
We
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
We are aware.
I just noticed that. I'm stupid.
The best thing to do is relax and just let this happen.
Just,
Just sit
Yeah.
we
back.
have to brew some tea. 4 minutes.
I think that the 1 after the 8 on the third line might be a 7, actually.
We got 4 minutes, everybody.
Give it a try then. See if it works with anything.
It looks more like a 1 if anything.
A lot. Well, like if you look at the digits at the bottom part, they're slid over to the right a little bit. So if you slide that back over, it's looks a little bit more like a 7 to me.
Looks like a 2.
Whatever whatever you think you can correspond with, make an attempt.
What if that code is in the view source on the original CamDrome.com site and
Okay,
it's kind of
I just uploaded to the Discord an image of what I can do for shifting some of these glitch sections aside. From what I'm looking at here, the top line actually reads 0Y4FDI.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
And then
Don't
they
thank God
cut.
we have you on our team, dude.
Hold on.
So far we've got 10, 5, there's a
3.
W in there. And for the
We
rest,
got 3 minutes. We gotta go fast.
too messed up to read.
Unfortunate.
Unless it goes over to the other side, then
Thank
it might
you
be
for
a
that,
2. Nick, do you get what I'm saying?
Potentially.
A little easier.
Okay.
3 minutes.
Yes.
Here. Thanks.
3 minutes.
Oh, hold on.
Here we go, everybody. Scratch time.
4.
I'm kind of spazzing a little bit. Ooh.
Freak.
5,
That's the
4.
last thing we need.
Maybe it's a code.
It looks like a Q. It looks like a Q
Like
or
we
a
tweet the
G.
code at CamDrome.
Yeah. Well, see if that does
here.
anything.
I'm trying Imgur links.
Here, let me see. I don't think this will do anything, but let me.
Is
have
it a Discord link?
Is it long enough for Discord?
No, what if it's a code? What if we write down the whole code and tweet it at CamDrome? Could that be something?
Well, we
It's
can
worth a
try,
try.
but
Bottom row right now, the best I've got is 1054QA.
2 minutes.
That is it, because the left side, the piece
There
on the
is no
left
number.
side that seems to be chopped off, that's the rest of the A from the right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We got 2
Okay.
minutes, guys. So if we're gonna
Who
send
has
the code, we
lightning
gotta do
fast
it now.
fingers?
All
Someone
right,
type it real fast.
start reading out numbers to me in order.
Oh,
Header,
one.
Goon has already
Okay,
tweeted
let's
out
spam
the
it.
code.
4.
The code is on the cracking channel.
Okay, thank you. I got
Last ditch effort, guys.
it. OY4FDI.
Oh my gosh.
8H825.
Boy, 1 minute left.
1054.
1054QA.
Here we go.
This is not a. It's not a Discord link.
Of course.
I see somebody type in the chat with the name of what did I miss?
Of
1 minute.
course. Just ignore them.
Of course.
That's. It's not.
Yep, I'm acknowledging you.
It's not an Imgur link, and none of them are.
It's not
Did
Ghost.
somebody tweet it at him?
I have tried sending it. Yeah.
A minute. 1 minute.
Let me have a quick look
If
here.
anything comes of it, is the real thing now.
I'm gonna try
prepared
something
for a
crazy.
mass meetup.
Where's the link? I don't think this is gonna
I
work.
didn't send
Hold on.
anything because my thing has an AKA on it.
It's 111,
Like a
guys.
ghost AKA.
It's 111. Time's up.
Everyone mute.
It's 1:10.
I'll mute.
I'm muting.
Oh, profile picture changed.
Did it.
Oh, it's not
Back to
even.
normal.
It's
That's it.
back
It's
to CamDrome.
111. Back to CamDrome.
Time is up.
Damn.
We failed this one.
We were close.
So he wants
new
time
picture.
limit on the challenges.
What?
So
What
that
do you
might
mean you
No, he
quit?
just deleted
He
it.
deleted it.
No, he deleted the previous
Yeah.
image.
Yes,
Maybe
Well,
he'll make
thank
a
God
new
we
code in
saved
an hour.
it.
he wants a time
Check
limit
back
to
in
have
an
the
hour.
challenges.
Okay.
Happened?
and the puzzles.
What
In the
happened?
Delete the
meantime, just
picture.
keep trying to decode that thing.
Oh, wait, guys, hold on. So let's say like this was the code for this hour, right? What if he does it
What
at
is
211
happened
again?
exactly?
It's a different code. That's why he deleted the last one.
Did someone
Possibly in 40 minutes there will be a different code uploaded for the same 20-minute cycle.
Okay, great. This
He's
can be.
still in the chat, so there's a high chance of that.
Yeah, he's
That or
probably-
he's just mocking us right now.
I
That's
still.
probably what he's
Highly
doing.
doubt it. Just keep an eye on his Twitter.
That's all
Keep
we can do.
refreshing it if you have to.
Yeah, I'm still showing the old.
Just keep trying to decode that code and also keep an eye on him.
We need to get as many
Okay.
possible entries as we can get.
We have to figure something out at least.
think what else would use that kind of code in, or what other URLs would use that? Wait,
How many
what if we
letters and
try-
numbers are on there?
what if we
Tiny
tried on
URL?
CamDrome.com?
CamDrome.
Okay, then move.
Anybody try the FTP for it? Because there was a user and a password.
ftp.camdrome.com.
It's like FTP camdrome.com. Hold on, let me try it.
I swear, the CamDrome website looks like they covered a Goosebumps book.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
I need anonymous. The anonymous option instead of.
Was it a failure?
Yeah, it was Nick. He just
What
went
about
back to
failure
straight
on the
regular
website?
CamDrome Twitter.
But we're waiting another hour.
What would have happened if we succeeded, though?
It's still in the chat.
Doesn't matter.
Who knows? But he is still around.
He would have given you another puzzle.
Oh, that's the way
what's
he
gonna happen,
Yeah.
guys.
That's the way
Anyone
he.
still have the letters?
No,
in
it's
the
just a tease, man.
Take it down a level
do
bit,
right now
guys.
is work towards cracking
No.
the other code, so now we have a different cipher for the next code that he puts up, and that we can finish it within the time limit that he gives next time, right?
That would be a good idea, and we still have those pieces.
No,
Here's the
what
thing,
I
guys.
was thinking. Oh,
Is that one of the things that I learned last night as we were going through the questions. I asked everything in my power to understand when we're going to get a release date for this game, or some type of beta, or some type of legitimate public press release, so that this developer can actually get their stuff out there beyond our small subculture here. And he was not ready to give us any of that, which means it's not ready, which means he's going to keep giving us along with codes. Now, whether or not there's going to be legitimate rewards behind finding those codes and figuring them out is something that remains to be seen. So, right now, as fun as this is, he's playing us, guys.
Yeah, I'm
a
shaking.
little bit here.
I think Nick is.
So, with CamDrome, he's either gonna give up something substantial to prove that this is not just playing the audience while he has the heat of the moment, or he's gotta let the heat subside. If the game's not ready, the game's not ready. You can admit that. But don't string people along just for the sake of stringing them along for, say, another year or so while you work on it. Point blank.
That's a good way of. That's a very good way of putting it. It is very well possible that he's giving us that he's giving us
But I thought
puzzles.
the game was out now.
It is possible that he's giving us puzzles that simply can't be answered. And
That's a good
to that
point.
effect.
He's being very quick.
But then he plays off things such as disappointment and everything simply to guilt us into continuing. In any case, it's fascinating.
Manipulation of the highest form.
Maybe him saying that he was disappointed at us was our failure to record him coming in earlier.
Possible.
Oh.
Yeah, the one word that we did get out of the Morse code was the word dot, or at least that's what we believe it to be. So maybe that was the code for the cipher that we have to use tonight. So if we have the word dot, we got to try and relate that to anything that we could possibly be looking at right now.
We only got a fragment of that Morse code, you have to remember as well, and that's probably where we fell to begin with.
Yeah, the Morse code happened multiple times. It wasn't just at like one point at the end. I'm pretty sure it happened at the beginning too.
Can I make can I make a suggestion to everyone that can hear my voice?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
There's a very simple piece of software you can get for free called Audacity. I have it on the screen right now. If you look at my channel, if you go there, if you just look up Audacity, it is free and you can record anything while it plays. It also allows you to tamper with music and sound and all sorts of stuff that may be able to help in the future.
I've been recording.
Good. But it's something that may be able to help us in the future.
After the whole all of us forgot to record, everybody at the time we were like, alright, we're getting recording equipment now.
Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone were just like, okay, let's open up fucking Audacity, OBS, XSplit, everything.
I'd like to point one
No,
other.
I did have OBS open for a short time.
I'd like to
But
point
should we
out
try to learn about that?
there is one other thing of interest right now.
Okay. Yeah.
User 11 is still logged into Discord.
Yeah.
He still has he's still online. So
Did
he
we
is
try to lock
listening.
him out?
He's trying to
guys
watch
really
us
still
right
judge
now.
me as just no.
I think it's more likely that he's listening in on us to see where we are.
Great.
And he can see that right now we're not
Well,
coordinated properly.
that was a doomed attempt from the beginning.
Well,
He
no.
threw
No. It's only doomed if you immediately give up.
He threw away the plan, just using himself now.
Wait, what, Goon?
It's only a failed attempt if you throw away success from the beginning. We may be able to figure out something from this for the future that could come in handy.
Oh, sorry, you go.
No, you go.
I'm gonna throw this out here really quickly. It's most likely not a Steam key.
It's most likely what? Sorry.
Most likely what?
It's most likely not a Steam key. I decided to give it a random try and try to activate the product on Steam. Maybe like maybe it would lead to something, but no.
No, the way it's case sensitive suggests it's an encode of some kind, maybe for a URL or an image. Something like that.
By tiny URL or bit.ly, whatever.
What is the code again, if you don't know?
Check crack chat. Yeah.
Go look to the cracked form. That's going to be the ones there down.
It's in the Watcher, a suspected plan.
I'm nervous.
I don't think so.
No, it's just speculation and nothing more.
Yeah, because he's in the voice chat right now.
Wait, is he?
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
If I may make a suggestion,
yeah.
The way I see it right now is that we're just throwing out 100 what ifs, and without real context clues or without like being able to get this evidence, where you can throw out 100 more what ifs and still get nowhere.
True.
Yeah.
I suggest, in all honesty, we can just focus on what we did wrong instead of just going what if this, what if that, and see within the hour if he does anything else.
I have to say, we got on the track of getting organized and working on the codes, but I think we need to try to get more organized and not as hectic.
Did anyone speak out this week?
We need to just not freak out.
We all seem to go a little batty as soon as anything new seems to happen. We need to learn to calm ourselves down and be able to take things a little bit more quickly.
Down, I was really nervous when that timer would click down.
Then very simply, take your headphone off and take a step and breathe. Not every minute on a countdown needs to be a milestone.
Plus, as CamDrome is here, correct?
He can hear us right now. Absolutely.
He's still here.
So us announcing about this countdown, that's just fueling his way in order to get us to rush, basically.
Exactly.
And rushing is a horrible way to get something done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
which makes your heart race.
That's why he's disappointed in us.
That's exactly why he's disappointed, because maybe that's
Let
the whole
your
reason.
heart race
That's the whole reason he was
fast.
disappointed in us, because he could hear into the room and see that we were in mass pandemonium mode, unable to get anything done. We need to calm down and get things done.
Been focusing on that. We really shouldn't have been focusing on the timer.
Mm-hmm.
CamDrome seems to be testing us in some way, shape, or form.
To see how we work.
Lunar, I doubt that it's going to be on the deep web.
Don't even
Evaluating.
try
on an onion.
He would have to set up his own server.
Yeah, evaluating a hash is a pain in the
It would
ass.
take a long time. Like trying to set up a site through Tor.
We're going back to the what ifs.
Yeah.
The what ifs don't help.
Well, think of it like this. Like, we don't exactly know what we did wrong here.
Let's see what Lunar sent. Is that a real link?
No, it's not. I already tried that earlier when we first got the code come in.
Great.
I don't think that there's any pages right now that we can actually access on the website, but if there are, we should have more concrete clues than we currently have for that.
This looks like a generic not found posting.
I've been trying to code with the FTP that was found, but it's not working so far.
So I don't
know, guys. I love CamDrome. I really do. But everything that's happened over the past 3 days has just been like in the middle of me working on something, in the middle of other people just doing things, and just all of a sudden, boom, jump to attention, boom, jump to attention, drop everything you're doing for 15 seconds of activity.
Hey Nick, you saw what was going on earlier today. For God's sake, I was here for 3.5 hours trying to get off the computer while he kept on coming back on simply to get my attention. It seems he likes the center.
Jumping and grabbing you.
He likes hitting the center of it all. It's not nice, but He knows what he's doing. He knows he can string us along at the same time a little bit.
What if
Damn
we
straight
take
up.
away the attention?
If I may speak out of
What if
game
it's
for a
just
moment,
like
we
gibberish?
want your product. We are interested in your product and your experience. It's just that the way the game's being played right now, it's a little bit fast and loose. And you're gonna lose new players to ARGs. You're kind of going on hardcore mode right now, is what you're doing. And we've got a lot of brand new introductees. So you gotta just take it down a bit of a peg. Again, if the game's not ready, then in character, you need to let us know that, so that we can cool down a little bit here. But when it comes to this, if you're gonna keep playing the game and it's about to come out, or there's an open beta coming, and we need to do a thing in order to get it and have it publicly released, then you gotta keep in mind that so many people who are in this game right now are brand new to games.
I'm not brand new. I've been in here since.
Remember the Steam sale art from
You're
the
one,
No, but
the thing is, you're one person in a mass. There are
Steam
many
Winter
other
Sale
people
art.
here who are new, and that's what Nick was trying to say.
Yes.
You may not be new, but other people will.
Like the last ARG I did was the Wyoming incident. That was, I was young, didn't know what I was doing back then.
You were involved in the Wyoming incident? Oh my god, then you know. You know how high some of this stuff can be.
Yeah, it gets crazy.
That was insane.
Oh yeah.
I love
that. I gotta check out.
I was gonna hope just
CamDrome developer. We
Great job,
love
Nick.
what you're doing. I love what you're doing. But you gotta remember who you're playing with right now, because this is a big crowd of people who this is their first experience. So in order to make progress, we gotta take the learning curve down just a bit much. Thank you.
Nick, thank you for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you, Nick.
Nick, you're awesome.
I won't
To be
include
honest-
out of game stuff that I was just talking about in any of
I've been in here for 5
Remember the
minutes.
Steam Winter Sale from this Steam Winter Sale art from this year.
Relax, guys. Relax.
Remember that red herring?
And so it looks
All
like...
right, I've got a video that's been interrupted about 3 or 4 times by this over the past week that I really got to get done. I'll see you guys later. You're doing good work, Goon. Everybody's doing good work. Keep it up.
Take
care. Bye, Nick.
Bye.
I didn't think your natural speaking sounded like this. I was really surprised.
Yeah.
It's me.
Take care, Nick.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Good night.
Oh my, he said it. He said it.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, everyone. All right, everyone. All right, all right.
Alright.
So,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen of the live stream, I want to thank you for following us tonight. This has been another one of the CamDrome emergency streams. This has been the 4th one today. Glad to have you all here with us. And once again, we're going to continue keeping an eye on CamDrome to see what happens next. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have at least a 24-hour break before this thing goes completely cuckoo caca again, but I'm not going to hold my breath, absolutely.
Hopefully, because I got interrupted during class.
So thank you again for joining us tonight. I'm going to play an ad and then end the stream here for the night. Thank you again, and just so anyone knows, of course, I have put up a buy me a cup of coffee in my stream thing if you'd like to throw me $1 or $2 to so I can stay awake a little bit longer. Thank you all
I'll
very
buy you
much.
a
Thank you
$5,000
all.
Lamborghini.
Thank
I
you.
has no money, so.
Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.
Good
Night stream.
Goodbye.
Night.
Good night.
Really quickly before everyone drops off, I have a friend who was actually part of Habits Rabbits. If we want to, we can maybe see if we can get him to help.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah,
That'd
sure.
be helpful, please.
So, dude, to be honest, I was
Yeah,
seriously
that's
really
nice.
surprised on how Nick's natural talking voice was. Because I thought he kind of like put that over the videos. And he said good night and like sleep tight and all that stuff. I about pooped myself from like fangirling.
Did somebody even record that? Wait, no, it's on stream, right?
For a long time, I thought Nick Nocturne's voice was a text-to-speech program.
Oh.